So, May 25th, 2019, after over a year of planning, we're just about ready to start the 40th anniversary. Look, here's Nick Kuhn.
That's right.
It's a blast from the past. There you go, 1982. Yes, thanks so much for coming. It's great to see you. Good. So we got quilts, we got t-shirts, tote bags. There's Marion, there's Dylan, Abigail. Keith's working on setting up the video of the 20th. We got our history, all ready for the reception. There's Red. Hey, Red.
Oh, hi. Taking a video.
Yeah. And Carol McAdam. Carol McAdam, all the way from Washington. Jane set up all the quilts. Thank you, Jane. There's Steve, Pat, Barbara, Kathy, Ken. There's Shanti setting up the refreshments and the potluck with Louise. And here is our chamber music orchestra getting ready to play for us. North Carolina. Kathy, Pat, Eric, and Jane, Ken.
before us does this centuries-old form of dance in painstaking, historically accurate detail.
But the judge, he said, you saw my hands are red. No matter how I had, he found me guilty. There was no bail, I'm off to drum jail. I'm going and nothing now can save me. Calamities, they always come in threes. And that's how many months it was they gave me. No, never in the live long day. You'll not find me back in the jail. No.
got toes, take no fast trick. Go.
Bridgetown Lock.
she's been so hot, wish you're tired, beneath the fire. On a blanket, my baby is where I'll be.
Under the boardwalk,
Out for the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking apart,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be falling in love.
under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
From the park, I hear the gentle sound of a carousel.
Keep turning round and round.
You can almost taste the hot
Do it again.
French fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, out by the sea. On a blanket, my baby is where I'll be.
Go round and down, like beat that darkness down. The lights went low, we both said oh, and the merry-go-round went.
Oh, 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 oh,
Oh, what fun, a wonderful time.
wonderful fun.
Finding love for only a dime. Oh, the merry-go-round broke down, but you went sailing round. Things turned out fine, and now he's mine. Oh, the merry-go-round broke down. Oh, the merry-go-round broke down, as we went round and round. Each time we kissed, we'd steal a kiss, and the merry-go-round went. Oh, the merry-go-round broke down, it made that darndest sound. The lights went low, we both said oh, and the merry-go-round went.
Oh, oh, oh,
Oh, what fun, a wonderful time.
wonderful fun.
Finding love for only a dime. Oh, the merry-go-round broke down, but you won't save it round. Things turned out fine, and now he's mine. For the merry-go-round broke down. For the merry-go-round broke down.
The hungry hordes arrive. Just a little bit of food here. Really? 20th anniversary video.
Watching you dance.
Gonna rack them all up.
crew, taking money from admissions, selling lots of t-shirts, tote bags, trying to sell sweatshirts.
Yeah.
If you join us in May, join us now.
Friends and people. I'm going to try to, I tried with a slideshow to capture the spirit of PCD and to show some of our old and continuing traditions as well as some of the changes that have evolved over time. We have lots of kinds of dancing, contra dancing and English dancing and couple dancing. Some of these pictures are from actually the 10th anniversary dance, some are from the 20th, some are from the 30th.
That one looked like the Roman Onions.
That was the Roman Onions, yeah, a while ago. And there you go. And a lot of them are new pictures as well. So I just want to try to, yes. You'll recognize some of these people. That's at Roman Onions as well. This is one of the changes that's happened. We didn't used to do dipping on the floor.
There's always some hissing though.
So I'll be talking more about our various special events, but you know, we have Roman Onions, and we have Head for the Hills, we have our Cotillion, we have the February Fling, special English dance, and we have lots of ritual teams, some of which you've seen today. And of course, lots of musicians. There's our pickup band. Lots of different leaders over the years. And we have, besides some of the traveling out-of-town bands, we have a number of local bands that play for us.
Little rock. Hey.
There's Hold the Mustard. And Raise the Roof. And of course, callers, English callers, contra callers. goes back a ways. This is before my time. 36 years. That's so. Sue, is, as I said earlier, she's one of our original organizers of PCD, and as you can see, there's a whole notebook of old flyers. This was they danced at Wilcox Hall in Princeton University. Again, before my time. Note the price there. See that? $1.
Worth every penny.
Worth every penny, right? So we used to dance at Harlingen Church
John Winchester.
back in the day.
That's Mary. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. And then we moved to 6 Mile Run up in Franklin Park. And there's the original Hold the Mustard with Eric Scott, who was the original pianist. And there's Eric again. And on the left is Paul, and that is David Herndon next to Paul, who we've heard as the originator of pickup bands and Roman Onions. And this was the first Roman Onions. There were 11 people in the band. Everyone thought that was an enormous band. We now typically have over 40 people, and one year we had 60.
Can you do the bottom row, Larry?
I'll do the row. We've got Gary Moore on the left, and that's, what's his name? Jerry Kaplan. And, yeah, that's Rachel's sister, right? Shauna. And Perry Prestopino. And Barbara, of course, in the middle. And that is it.
Who's the woman with the long hair?
And to the right of her is Whitney, yeah. And then Annie. And this is Dan Post. He was the one who I think came up with the idea for Head for the Hills. And that was back in 1984 was the first one. We've been doing that over 30 years now. And this was the original place we used to meet at, the Hudson Guild Farm. And that's the dance hall. Barn, yeah. And now I'm going to talk a little bit more about Roman Onions. People talk about the PCD liturgical calendar, which basically starts in the fall. This is our first big event of the fall. Lots of crazy costumes. And there are going to be some photos from the past here, which include cross-dressing. But as our community has evolved, many of us are trying to be more welcoming to all and avoid giving offense, and we're no longer doing this anymore. Yep. So here's Arnold. This is last year in the same space. Yeah. And this is from the 80s. I'm not sure what year this was. That's right.
That's a very new first PCD t-shirt.
Oh yeah, that's true. And here's a more recent picture. Okay. And we've had a number of leaders over the years. Barbara Greenberg. Jenna Mills. Michael Bell. Amy's the car. Bob Pasquarello. And we've had a number of callers from all across the country. This is Tony Parks back at RNO 10. Dave Pfeiffer. Diane Silver. And PCD is, of course, famous for our potlucks and a bit of a feeding frenzy. And we take our costumes seriously. We do a lot of preparation. Yeah. And I've included in here some of the classic costumes. The 30th anniversary slideshow is on the PCD website, so you can see more of these and other photos, but I've just picked out a few of the classics. Yeah.
Little devils.
And if you don't know, that is Sam and Cal Dupre, who are now both married, and Cal has his own son.
Who's been the family name?
We'll see him later.
The other side.
Go back? Oh no, you don't want to see that. Yeah. And we always look forward to seeing what some people will come up with. Tim and Sam.
Yeah, but they were Chilean miners. They had a day of the dead.
Everybody know the devil? Temple horns as well. So I was the blacksmith. She was the stockbroker. In some costumes, some people plan together and others just come to the dance, and as you'll see, they discover they have a match. And this was recently reprised at Paul's 80th birthday. There's some pictures you might want to try to forget. This is last year.
Ross is the pimp that stayed on.
We just found each other. Stand here. Stand here. Yeah. And there's some characters just keep repeating. But we don't need Romanins to dress up. It would be silly. And the next special event in our calendar is we head for the hills in Poconos. We have lots of contra dancing and English dancing, couple dancing. And a lot of our local bands, musicians play. Let's raise the roof again. And we do a couple dancing from the floor. We have dance workshops, singing workshops, children's workshops, cooking workshops. And then we have our famous cocktail party with our famous cocktail band and our famous cocktail bartenders. Lots of dancing at the cocktail party. And people get dressed up, some more than others. And then we have our Kaylee, many different MCs over the years. Always a popular event, always a big crowd for that. Again, some of our classic Kaylee acts. This is the Stumpy Jumpers. The Streetwalkers.
Oh yeah, Larry and the Streetwalkers. That was the original.
Madonna. Gangnam, yeah. Yeah. And a lot of the workshops perform at the Kaylee. And on Sunday lunch, we always have our chamber music concert. And followed by our silent auction. We try to raise some money to keep the price down. And this is a new addition recently. We've added bonfires as well, for sometimes both Friday and Saturday nights. And being such a social community, we can't get enough of each other. And on the way home to New Jersey, a lot of us stop at the Clinton Station Diner for one last gathering right after the weekend. And then the next special event is our Cotillion. We have been having that at the Trinity Cathedral in Trenton for a number of years. People get quite dressed up for this one. And Cotillion Singers performs right from the beginning. this is the February Fling again, the special English dance. And Romanandis has been invited to play at NEFA for a number of years now. We're decades, yes. Yes, we're very popular there. People look forward to us. They love our special numbers. And many of our ritual teams go to NEFA as well. This is Brickstone Lock. And Millstone River Morris. And Handsome Molly. And this is one of our teams that no longer performs. This is the Garland team. This is actually from our 20th anniversary dance. And this is, again, this is our clogging team, foaming at the feet. And if you haven't seen the video taken at the 20th, it's over on the table. I recommend it. They did a performance there that was just wonderful. And then May Day, the ritual teams all gathered together at the Princeton battlefield. A more complex maypole. Unfortunately, the Mercer Oak is no longer. Too many storms, too old. And this is another new addition to PCD. We now have Scandinavian dances. They're third Mondays in Princeton. And anniversaries, celebrating retirement, just celebrating dancing. And we've also had memorial dances. This is for Marge Scott. And most recently for Philippe Soni. And coming up in June, Amy Zakar is sponsoring a family dance for her daughter's birthday. Sarah and I are sponsoring a June dance for our 65th birthdays. Showtie Scott is sponsoring the dance in August for her birthday. And mark your calendars, May 2020 for Marion Stewart's 90th birthday. And this is the celebration for Paul's 80th birthday. And note the cake. This is the photo it came from. And if you missed it, there's the close-up. And we don't need to have a birthday to eat dessert and come up with something silly. This is actually the baby rose, for those of you callers who know. And we have a tradition of silliness in our community. And note Garrett there right in the middle, peeking out. So you'll see some silly moves on the dance floor. Some whimsical dancing, some exuberant dancing. And lots of different styles of dancing. And PCD wouldn't run without all the volunteers that we have. This is one of the early executive committees.
That's our apartment. Wow.
They're Hodgson too.
This is a recent picture of our current executive committee. And we have people who've donated their time to sit at the door. We have people who come with their time to set up sound for us. And we have people to help pick up pianos and put them on stages and head for the hills. And figure out the finances that head for the hills. And take people's money from the silent auction. So, children have been an important part of PCD from the beginning. They're the Dupre twins again. And actually, that's Marina and her twin brothers, and her parents, Fred and Diane, are here. And not from the beginning, but for a number of years now, we've had family dances. And we have a mixed-age dance band, mad band, with children of all ages and adults playing. And here's our newest dancer at family dance. This is Evan Dupre, Cal's son. And so we now have our first 3-generation PCD family. And this is our newest future dancer. And another aspect of our community is a lot of people go out to a bar or restaurant after the dance, play music, and to sing, to eat, just hang out. And people impromptu get together and sing, play music. And just some more pictures of the PCD community, what makes us, this is it. I heard you. And this is from 10 years ago, the brunch at Robert and Linda's, and I hope you'll all join us tomorrow for that.
Dance now.
Thank you.